Hello everyone, greeting of the day. Myself Saitrashri. Today I am going to explain you all about NIVA BUPA Health Insurance and one of its plan, personal accident plan and its benefits. Personal accident insurance provides a financial coverage against unforeseen events such as personal accident causing bodily injury, permanent total disability due to accident, permanent partial disability due to accident, or accidental death. First benefit under this plan is death benefit. If the person dies due to the accident within 365 days of the accident from the date of the accident, the coverage with the claim will be cleared. Next benefit is permanent total disability. If any permanently total disability happens due to an accident, will pay according to the table. The condition complete and recoverable loss, 100% of the sum insured will be payable. Complete and irrecoverable losses of one limb or one side, one high side, 50% of the base sum insured will be covered. Next is permanent partial disability. If any permanently a partial disability happens within 365 days of the accident, the coverage will be provided. There will be a condition for the permanent total disability. Here is a list of the conditions and the coverage of the list of the coverages. Next is optional benefit. First one is transportation for mortal remains. Even for the transportation for a mortal remains dies outside the city of residency, then the transportation expenses will also be paid under this benefit. Next is funeral expenses. Even for the 1% of base sum insured, maximum for 1 lakh, the funeral expenses will be paid under the death benefit. Next is road ambulance. In case of any, if in case of insured person needed any road ambulance, then the road ambulance will be provided. It's then be provided. Next is air ambulance. If the air ambulance will be available only if case of any emergency where the road ambulance can't be traveled. Next is temporary total disability. We will pay 2% of sum insured per week, a maximum up to 1 lakh per week. Minimum period is 100 days, 100 weeks. In case of any disability post-accident, an insured person non-hearing member, then we will pay 1% of a sum insured, maximum up to 25,000 per week for a period of 50 weeks. If in case of any disability for any part for the protection, amount will be paid. Next is total. This is temporary total disability caused due to coma or burns. Even then, the coverage will be given. Then temporary total disability is not applicable for dependent childs. Next is loan protector. If a person dies due to an accident, the outstanding principal amount of any personal loan or any loan, then the finance will cover up to sum insured. Next is accidental hospitalization. In case of any insured person is admitted to hospital more than 24 hours, then we will pay up to hospitalization sum insured opted for. Under this, they can opt. There is a pre and post hospitalization medical expenses, 30 days pre and 60 days post hospitalization coverage also been provided. Next is no claim bonus. In claim free year, 10% of the base sum insured, a maximum up to 100%. The base sum insured, that is no claim bonus, will be provided. Next is refill benefit. The sum insured partially or temporarily exhausted due to any claims made, then for present claim, refill benefit will be given to 100% of base sum insured. Next is hospital cash, 0.25% of the base sum insured per day, maximum 5,000 per day hospital cash will be provided. Next is accidental OPD, that is for outpatient expenses. In reimbursement per actual 1% of sum insured, maximum 25,000 will be given for the outpatient expenses. Outpatient expenses includes only procedure that requires less than 24 hours of hospitalization, diagnostics test, vaccination for animal bite, plastic cast, and we will pay for accidental OPD within India only. Next, monthly needed benefits in case of death or partially temporary disability, partially permanent disability in coma stages or burns, then the 0.5% of sum insured will be paid per month. I mean, maximum up to 50,000 per month for the period of 3 months. Next is adventure sports. If the person dies in any adventure sports, or if he gets a permanent total disability in adventure sports due to adventure sports, then the claim can be made. The adventure sports means sky sports, mountain sports, water sports, racing sports, hurt sports. Optional benefit under the adventure sports is compensate visit. Here will give a 2% base on insurance, maximum over to 50,000 as a compensation visit. Next is early care, elderly care, that is 10% of a base sum insured, maximum 5 lakhs towards a care for early parents of an insured person will be provided, and the early parents must be age 60 and above, and they should be availed. Then the claim can be made under this benefit. Next is education of dependent children. Under this benefit, and if the person insured person, if the person got any death or a permanent total disability, then they will be, this benefit will pay 10% of a base sum insurance, maximum to 5 lakhs towards the education of the dependent children's, for the dependent children's. Child support, there will be a child support benefit also, where they can avail education, counseling, placement services will also be provided. Next is marriage expenses for children. If for dependent children, if there is they are under the they are for marriage, then the 20% of the base sum insured will be given, maximum to up to 10 lakhs towards the marriage expenses for the children's. Broken bones or a fracture benefits, if for broken bones and a fracture benefits, there will be a condition, and the percentage for how the percentage will be, what is the percentage for the broken sum insured. Modification made at home or a vehicles, we will pay 25% of the base sum insured, maximum up to 5 lakhs for the modification of the insured person residential accommodation, that is home or a vehicle. Prosthetic, even for a prosthetic surgery, that is for total disability or a partial disability, then maximum 1 lakhs from the purchase of necessary prosthetic devices recommended by the doctor, will the expenses will be given. In a comatose, that is next benefit, even in coma stage, within 1 month from the date of accident, then if the person is in coma stage within 1 month from the date of accident, then we'll pay the 25% of base sum insured, maximum up to 10 lakhs to the insured person. Insured person is said to be in coma stage if has been in a stage of comatose for continuous 96 hours, is on life support system, condition is confirmed by the treating doctor. If he is in a coma stage due to alcohol or drug abuse, then the claim will not be accepted. If he is a burn, then the maximum up to 50 lakhs coverage will be given under this benefit. Next is head and spinal injury. If he got any head and a spinal injury due to an accident or a total disability or a partial disability, we'll pay a 2% of base sum insurance, maximum up to 1 lakhs under the head and spinal injury. Next is accidental care. Even for accidental care at home, ICU at home expenses will be provided. Nursing care at home, the expenses for nursing at home will be given, maximum up to 5%, minimum 5% of base sum insurance, maximum 1 lakh For blood transfusion, minimum 5% of base emission, maximum 1 lakh. Next is physiotherapy, the minimum 5% of base emission, maximum 1 lakh expenses will be covered. Next is single nurse procedural visit. Even for the single nurse visit, 10,000 maximum will be 1% minimum base sum insured will be provided up to 10,000. Financial guidance. In case of accidental death, we offer one section with a financial expert to provide a investment guidance. This is the exclusion for a permanent exclusion, where to avail a policy. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, free feel to mail and share a feedback with us. Support at profittantra.com, youtube.com, profittantra. Please subscribe and support our channel. Join our Telegram channel, Profit Tantra Financial Services, and get the knowledge updates. Thank you.